My name is Jerome Lewis. I specialize in digital marketing within the real estate industry, and today I'm going to talk about why you should employ video marketing in your business as an entrepreneur or a small business owner. So let's get right into it. The number one reason why I want you to consider and employ video marketing into your business or your product or your service that you're offering is because video helps build trust. Video marketing will help you build trust because customers don't understand who you are and sometimes they don't understand your process. And if you can create and employ video marketing into your strategies, it will begin to help them bridge that gap. In addition to that, I'm in the real estate space and a lot of people they are looking to help people sell their houses and they like to hide behind logos and company brands. And here's a statistic. So from our real estate websites, like I like to buy houses as an investor. The most visited page on my website, the most visited page by 80% plus compared to everything else, the most visited page is about us. So they really want to know who they are working with. They want to see that person. And I employ a video on that page so people can know who it is that they're working with and they can develop some kind of trust with me. So this is the one of the reasons why you want to employ video marketing into your strategy. Video marketing will help you build trust with your customers or your prospects. Next, I want to talk about like video content is more personable. So we a lot of times we see video and we see video that's generic and it's going out there and it's like let's call it like a broad scope, like a wide scope of video. So if you go on YouTube, there will be a ton of videos, and those videos aren't necessarily addressing you as an individual and addressing you specifically. They're very helpful and they can help you resolve a lot of things. But video content can be very personal. It can be very personable. So if you have a customer or a prospect or just something you want to address, you can really quickly whip out your phone. So in this instance, I'll whip out my phone and let's just say me as a real estate service person, someone was interested in selling their house and they visited my website. So I can kind of remarket and retarget them. And I can easily send them a message. I can send them a text and I can say, hey, I can say a bunch of junk. Or I can take out my phone and say, hey, let's imagine that this person's name is Jess. Jess is my client. So, hey, Jess, my name is Jerome. I saw that you were visiting me on the website and let me know if there's anything that you need help with. I'd be more than happy to help you. And you can reach out to me either by text, by email, or you can just reply directly to this message. Also, my phone number is 484-324 bam bam bam. Just text me and let me know what I can do for you. So that quickly I made that video a little more personable than the average content available, and it only took me a matter of 45 seconds or so. So that quickly you can use video content to quickly employ and make your branding and your message more personal and more personable to other people. So that's one of the reasons why I want you to employ and consider video marketing into your content creation and business strategies. Next thing I want to talk about is video marketing increases sales. So video marketing increases sales. There are a ton of statistics available on that specific thing. So I'm going to go over to Google really quickly, and video marketing increases sales is what I want to say as my search. Sales. And really quickly, you can see just about there are a ton of statistics proving how video marketing will increase your sales. So this is one right here that immediately jumps out from Google and on this website. By uploading videos on social media, you can reach out to this massive audience. This can help you increase your sales because 84% of consumers, so this is the part, this is the bonus, this is what matters. 84% of consumers say that they've been convinced to purchase a product or service after watching a brand's video. So if you employ video marketing into your strategy, that will help you increase your conversions and that will effectively increase your bottom line as a business owner or a service provider. Next, let's talk about video marketing and how it can be more effective than text. So, what I'm going to do is I encourage you to employ a variation of marketing and a variation of education into your business. However, in many instances, video marketing can be more effective because you can say more and you can demonstrate more when it comes to using video. So a quick example was the video that I did before. How long would it have taken me to tell Jess, hey Jess, all of those things by text, just to type that out? It probably would have taken me about 2 minutes to type up and compose that message. However, just whipping out the video, I introduced myself and I let Jess know who I was, and I could just send the message off that quickly. I want you to combine video and text. So in this instance, I'm using text because text is relevant to SEO. You need to let people know what they're getting into. However, video marketing can be a lot more effective when it comes to things such as demonstrating a product or demonstrating a service. That customer or prospect needs to see what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're offering, or what your product, service, or offer would do for them. So that's one of the reasons why and how video marketing can be more effective than text. Next, I want to talk about how video marketing is more scalable. So, the way I like to give context on this is who is the greatest salesperson for your product or your service? Who's the greatest salesperson, right? For example, for in most cases, as entrepreneurs, we start a business or we run some product and we know the the intricacies of it in and out. So typically we know that product more, and we might not be quote quote the best salesperson, but we know the product the best. So consider employing digital marketing by you describing and offering that product to people. So let's talk about, I like to talk about traditional marketing, right? So traditional sales. So let's imagine door knocking. Let's imagine door knocking, offering your your product or service to several people by knocking on doors, right? So within 1 hour, let's just say on a good day, let's say you are Superman, you can knock and you can have conversations like that. So in 1 hour, you can knock on 60 doors and you can have 60 conversations, right? And an 8 hour, I don't know what the math is, but let's just stick to 1 hour. So you can do that and you'll reach 60 people. And you remember, we talked about you being the best salesperson. Now, if we take that a little bit further, right, we can do the same thing with video. And let's imagine, so we knock 60 doors. We knock 60 doors in 1 hour. And how many doors can you knock in one day? Whatever that math is, you can figure that out. Now compare that to video marketing where you take and you're offering your product or service because remember, you're the best salesperson for that product or that service. If we employ digital marketing, we can reach more than 60 people per hour. And we have the best salesperson reaching these more than 60 people per hour. So video is a lot more scalable than some of the other traditional methods. In addition to that, video can run 24/7. It can run and it can reach people. So if we go back to the door knocking model, right? Some people are going to be unavailable. They're not even going to be home. They probably won't even be home during normal work hours. So you're going to miss a lot of those people, right? Next is some people you have to stop at a certain period of time. So there are laws and just common courtesies like I'm not going to be knocking on someone's door after 8 p.m., right? But with video content, if we roll out and employ video, that video can run 24/7. And remember, we mentioned those people not being available. People not being available when we're available. We can employ video and we can reach people when they're not home, right? So I can reach people when they're at lunch. I can reach people when they're home. I can reach people when they're traveling to work. These are different ways that I can reach people, and it's a lot more scalable than door knocking because I'm going to miss a lot of people when I'm door knocking. With video, I can remarket and I can retarget these people and I can catch them at their own convenience. So that's one of the ways that video marketing is a lot more scalable, and you can do this. You can reach thousands of people in a matter of minutes if you employ and demonstrate the right video marketing and the right video strategy. Video marketing with email. So one thing you'll learn with as a marketer is that when you're marketing and you're doing these things, you want to begin to build a list. And there is a lot of power in building a list because when you have that list, you now own that traffic and they're your customers and your prospects. And it's really, really cheap to market to those people. So when you do that, a good rule of thumb in the marketing industry is that every email address that you have is worth $1. So let's get back to video marketing and let's combine. Remember that statistic that we mentioned where how video marketing helps increase sales? Well, that still remains and that's still relevant. So if we employ video marketing into our email, that's going to help increase conversions even more. So consider and employ video marketing in your email strategy. And there are a few tools out there that will help make it easier for you to employ in your business. The one that I'm most familiar with is BombBomb, and you can employ that into your email strategy so you can get more conversions and do even better when it comes to marketing and servicing your customers or prospects. Video marketing for social media. So this is probably what we are most familiar with, is seeing videos around social media. You can employ, and you want to employ this in your business even deeper. Something to think about even more with the social media strategies is how you can remarket and retarget these people. So earlier we talked about how we can catch people at their convenience when they're available, and a lot of how we're going to do this is by using social media and remarketing and retargeting people and catching them when it's the best time to catch them, when it's convenient for them, when they're on social media or they're actively looking for a custom for a specific product or service. So employ video marketing into your social media strategy. It's going to really help when it comes to marketing, remarketing, and retargeting, because these customers or these prospects, they are already familiar with, one, the social media platform. They have some version of trust for their social media platform. In addition to that, the social media platforms, they have rules and regulations in place that allow businesses to exist, so that increase the security factor. And so that's how I want you to employ video marketing into your social media strategy. Now, social media. So I had to throw this in there. This is for my real estate peeps. If you are a real estate entrepreneur in the industry, we always think about video marketing and ourselves, like, hey, I have this thing for you, come do business with me. But video goes deeper, it goes beyond that, and we're going to talk about this a little bit further down. But use video, and I'm talking specifically to real estate agents, real estate investors, right? And let's focus on the real estate agents for a second, right? We have proprietary tools and we have access to different things that people are not allowed to have access to, such as one of these things is the MLS, right? And we use the MLS to gather and compose a bunch of different data points. And one of the ways that you can use and demonstrate video in your business as a real estate entrepreneur is you can show, like, so we offer services. You can show this customer or prospect, you can say, hey, look, I created this video and I want to show you how I came up with this price for your house. I want to show you why your house is worth this much. And you can show them you using the tool and why it's important, why, how you came up with your report or your offer that you're giving this customer or prospect. Hey, you should only pay this much for a house because it's worth this much. Let me show you how, using this tool that I have as a real estate professional. So, my real estate peeps, as a real estate entrepreneur, don't be afraid to demonstrate and showcase the tools and the things that you have so you can show and justify your customers and prospects doing business with you. Employ social media into your social media strategy. Now, I want to talk about YouTube and video marketing. So, a lot of us are familiar with YouTube, and I want to talk about YouTube really quickly because you can employ video marketing on YouTube. However, we talked a little bit about education. And YouTube, if you don't know, YouTube is owned by Google. And Google is the largest search engine in all of the internet. That's the largest search engine. But right after Google, like, we think about YouTube as a video platform, but right after Google is YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine on the internet. So a lot of people go straight to YouTube and search for things that they use it as a search engine. So for example, I'm always talking to my real estate peeps. If a person is looking to buy a house, they might hit Google, but they'll also hit YouTube. And I want you to employ video marketing. I want you to employ YouTube strategy into your business because people are going to go to YouTube specifically looking for something that you offer. They're going to look for something that you offer, and that person is more likely to do business with you because they have a higher intent. So make sure you employ YouTube into your video marketing strategy. YouTube is highly important. It's the second largest search engine, and don't take it lightly. People use YouTube as a search engine, and remember all of those things that we talked about before. It will help you begin to build trust, likability, and market yourself as a business owner. Next, so now we can talk about this in a little bit more detail, and you can use video and use video marketing to teach. You can teach your customers and prospect things using and employing video into your marketing strategies. So, an example is like I talked about before, you can teach, hey, look, sir, this is the reason why your house is worth this much. I'm going to put together this quick 5-minute video and I'm going to teach you how I came up with that answer, right? How I came up with that price. Also, what you can do is, hey, look, I want to teach you how to get the most bang for your buck, and let me walk you through it using this website and these tools, and let me suggest these things for you. So use video marketing to teach customers and prospects. You can use it as a tool to teach as well. It doesn't have to be all about marketing. Hey, come do business with me. It doesn't have to be all about that. You can use video and video marketing to teach people. So this is similar to what we said before. You can use video marketing to educate. So let me educate you on why now is the best time to, clean your house for spring cleaning if you're about to sell your house. Or let me educate you on why it's important to get an inspection for your house. Or if you're maybe, let's say you're outside of real estate, let me educate you on why you should come to the vegan restaurants versus the restaurants that don't have vegan food, right? These are different ways you can educate your prospects or customers, and you can do this with video. Next is if you have maybe you have employees, or maybe you're trying to teach somebody, maybe you're trying to train someone to work with you or something like that. You can use video content to train people. So, hey, I can take, like, I like to hire VAs, and what I do is I employ video training so they can learn my processes and how I have to do it. So I used to work in a data center when I was in corporate America. I used to work in a data center. And we had this long document and it had all these things. And it was very overwhelming to read that document and learn uh, how to work that process. So we used to download files. We used to do IT. We used to download files, and reading those documents it was so complicated. And it was much easier when I sat down with a mentor or a trainer and they showed me how that process worked. So now we can do that with video and video marketing. We can do that same thing. We can train employees, and we can train people on how specific things work. We can do that, and we don't have to write all of that long, extensive text that becomes overwhelming to people. So use video content to train in your business. This is a little relevant to what we talked about. You can use video content to document your processes. So let's just say your day to day is, hey, I get up and I go to this website and let's put me back in corporate America. I had a process, and I would come in, I would, download so I would download batch A. That's part of my process. So that's starting point A, right? Then number two is, hey, I will follow up on all of the emails. So that's process two, right? And I'm and then process three is, hey, I'm going to follow up on these clients and prospects by phone. I can document that process using a video. Hey, look, this is how this process works. You go A, B, C. And I'm documenting that process so we can create those training and that material that people need to be educated or trained. So what I want you to do is think about using video content to learn new things. Like in this instance, you might be watching this video and you might be learning something new. And this is what you can do as well. Learn new things with video. So you produce content, but you can also consume content to become better and learn new things. So don't be afraid to use content to learn new things. If there's something that you're confused or don't understand, you can go to Google, but you can also use video content. And video content, a lot of times, since we're so visual, video content might be more helpful in terms of explaining what it is that we need to know, understand, or learn. So, in conclusion, I have a social media marketing course available for you, and this is a training course. And if you're watching this video, this course is available right now as we speak. It's available for a steep price, for a steep discount. So I'm making this, and as the time progresses, I am rising the price. Right now, if you get this, you can get it for $17. However, if you're watching this in the future, it might be a little more. I want to show you what's available in this course really quickly. And I'm going to come over here. So what you're going to do is, if you're reading this document or you're watching this on YouTube, there's going to be a link available. And once you access that link, you will be taken to the landing page. And this landing page is going to take you through what you get with this course. You would just come here, you would click here, and it's going to demonstrate exactly what you get. But really quickly, just to show you, I'm going to show you what you can get on this course. So I have it open up here, And this is the training. So these are different modules that are available for you to access and learn. So learn digital marketing and social media. This is the first course, so we got to get the basics out. We need to learn the fundamentals and the basic of digital marketing and social media. So I have that module available for you. Next, we need to learn Facebook ads. So that's a module that's available for you. Facebook ads gets more complicated and more complex. You can learn that too. Facebook ads webinar. These are bonuses that I've taught around the nation. I've taught different real estate groups on how to employ Facebook ads into their marketing and business strategies. I have a ad copy document. So this is a library of content that you can employ into your business and use as needed. Let's just click on it really quickly so you can see it. This is a document that you can employ and you can make ads and creatives in your document. I have for sale by owner guides in here. So I'm a real estate agent, and a lot of times we need to offer the customer or prospect some bonus or something for them to give us their information. So that's available for you if you're a real estate entrepreneur. I have within here, I have the 5-day video marketing challenge. You might see this elsewhere. However, I've included some bonuses in here. I'm going to take you through the process of, hey, we just talked about the importance of video marketing, right? I want to take you through this process of employing video into your business. And it's going to take you, it's only going to take you 5 days so you can learn and understand how you should be using video in your business. Day one will be about how to introducing yourself. Day two will be about what it is that you're offering. Day three will be about why. Why do I need to listen to what it is that you're offering me? These are just the bonuses that are available and included in this course. Down here, I have some virtual coaching and consulting that's available. Here, I have um, this will be so as time progresses, the price will rise, the price will go up on this course, and the reason why it's going to go up is because I'm going to continue to pack it with value. So what you want to do is, if you're watching it, whatever point that you're watching it, you want to purchase as soon as you can, because the more content and the more valuable I make this course, the more it's going to cost. So if you can get in now, get in early. Get in early. Right now it's only $17. If you're watching it in the future, it might be a little bit more. However, I'm going to keep packing this thing out to make it way more than enough value of what you pay for. A lot of people ask me, "Hey Jerome, could you teach me? Could you show me?" This is the best way to do it, by building this course and showing you and letting you walk through and do these things by yourself. And then once you learn and you get the foundations, you can then, "Hey Jerome, I was confused about this. Let's figure out how to conquer that problem." It's much easier to do it that way, and it's more scalable. So all this available right here. This is one more other. So I got the digital media templates kit that'll be full, and then one more thing I want you to pay attention to, as I have this tech vault in here. So a lot of us struggle with tech within our businesses, and this tech vault is going to show you. I'm a bottom line person. This tech vault is going to show you, hey, what's the best tool for this? What's the best tool for that? Get me to the bottom line. I just want results. If you just want results and you want to get it done and you want to get that out there so you can generate business, this tech vault is going to be vital to employing your digital marketing and social media strategy. So that's the end. That's all I have for you. I appreciate you watching. I will see you on the inside. Bye bye.